like the biggest, like, oh, I'm from California. So, so we want like the horse
like
to be
really
safe. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, is that we want our horses to be relaxed. We want them to be confident. We want them to not be spooky. So the crazy thing about life is when you hear about accidents in the horse world, it's always like, well, this was a freak accident. The horse had this freak issue. And nobody ever questions, because usually if someone gets hurt really bad, or even worse than that, we just say it was a freak accident, and we don't kind of go into the why. Where with everything else, we go into the whys on things. So we go into the whys on if there's a car accident, if there's a plane crash, why did it happen? What caused it? What were those things that all went into alignment to have that happen? So I think it's a great opportunity for us to go, we can fix the why before it happens, right? So if I have a horse that's nervous and spooky, and for those of you who don't know this horse, this is Dauntless, and we've been filming him for the last 20 minutes. It's in North Florida, so you can see all of the filming we've been doing on him today from the beginning. But he was a very nervous horse. He was a very scared horse. And then he became a very, he started really being very mean, and going after people. So, and rearing and bucking and all these things. And so, but what was the cause of all that? It was because he was worried from the get-go. He didn't like a lot of different things in life. So if we can calm our horses down, and if we can go down this road where instead of looking at any type of accident that happens with somebody, or not an accident, we want to prevent it, right? Everything that we want to do is preventative. So we want our horses to not be spooky. Well, how do we get them to not be spooky? Well, we get them to not be spooky by building their confidence, teaching them how their body moves, doing all those things. Understanding that now, thanks to Dr. Stephen Peters, he's done a ton of research on this, is that horses can self-regulate. So they know when things are bad and when things are not bad. So if I have Dauntless here, and when I pick up my stick and string and I just start doing this, he knows that he doesn't have to be worried about that. Doesn't matter if I do this side of him, if I come to this side of him, the head doesn't change at all. He understands that this is not a bad thing. Now he puts his head up over there to see what's going on because the horses are over there playing around. I want to get his ear back to me. I want him to come back over here. So I want to give him the opportunity to be able to look around. It's like if something caught my eye, I might look over here real quick and then I'll come back. So now we got that licking and chewing. So it doesn't matter what it is with our horse, if it's that or if I grab my whip, and then it's bridging it under saddle. So if your horse can do all these really cool things on the ground, but then under saddle we don't bridge them properly, we don't teach our horses how to be safe, that's when accidents occur. And then we just think, well, the horse just is a spooky horse, or he's just a nervous horse. Believe it or not, we can do so many great things to help them, prepare them, so they don't have issues. They don't have big issues. If they're going to get worried, it's very small, it's very manageable, or non-existent at all. So if I have my whip here, and I want to just come around here and go over his head, I don't want him to be worried about that at all. So he's looking over what's going on over at the barn. He's not worried about me and what I'm doing. So bring my whip down, ask him to come back. I'm looking for that ear. So if I move this way, where's my attention? So this is a great example. If he's focused on over there and I'm on him, he's not going to be focused on me. So I want to go, what can I do to get his attention to come back over here? So now he's back with me. If I lose that attention, I'm going to lose my horse completely. It's like if your throttle sticks on your car, or all of a sudden it just decides to turn on you. So he's so infatuated with the baby over there and all the fun stuff, that I'm going to go, so I'm going to ask him to take a step over here. So I'm going to get his ear, Dauntless. Dauntless. So what I might do if he doesn't listen, get his ear and say, hey, over here, can you take one step? Come on. Come on. He said he's over filming, but this is really good though. This shows you, like, even with a horse that like is doing pretty good at this, I'm gonna go, hey, over here please, thank you, thank you. And then he says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry about that, I just got distracted. It's like there's a really cute mare over there and she's got a really pretty blue fly sheet on and it got me distracted, and then the little babies are over there too. So if I have my whip and I want to crack my whip, so I want my horse to not be worried about this. If I do this, I don't want him to have any worry at all that he's okay. Now this isn't desensitizing him, this is teaching him what he has to be worried about, what he doesn't have to be worried about. So he's looking over here now, I'm gonna ask him to come back over here. So I'll use a kissing noise as an aid if I really feel like he's not listening, but my first response is going to be just me moving. Good. See, my first response is just to have me move. When my horse is connected with me, then I can just get that movement and they want to be with me. It doesn't matter if I go to walk in a circle, hey, so he doesn't want to be connected, I'll come back over. Come here. So once again, I'll go to an aid here, go, hey buddy, don't you remember, if I move towards that inside hip, I want you to follow me around. I want you to be in tune with me. So those are the little things that we work on with our horses. And I love that when the horses don't show us that they're perfect all the time, because our goal is to work on those little things. So, but like, this is a perfect example of me working with my horse before I get on him, because I'm gonna get on him in a minute, that if he's not focused fully on me right now, then I know I'm not gonna have full focus under saddle unless I'm forcing him to be that way. So I wanna make sure that if I come over here, there, that was much better response, right? If I come this way, he's gonna go this way with me. Now I'm gonna go, okay, now I've got my horse back. So now we're gonna take this, we're gonna bridge this, all these things, ooh, scary umbrellas, all those things, and we're gonna bridge that so it's under saddle, so he doesn't have to worry about those things. And I'm gonna show you some biomechanic movements too, that'll be really cool. So hope you have a good day, we'll talk to you soon.